chilly midweek day, and boy, was that wind whistling. It's going to whistle some more with the approach of our third Alberta Clipper this week. They haven't been big snow producers, just kind of that, well, reinforcing shot of winter. We're going to have a more widespread reinforcing shot of winter Thursday through the afternoon and into Friday and beyond. Here's what you can expect as far as impacts go. We'll have some snow and blowing snow. We'll have some areas that could get the icy mixture. That all freezes up as temperatures fall. There will be nasty wind with the snow while it falls. And after this clipper blows through the region, and then dangerous wind chill settles in and dangerous cold for several days. Here is your hour-by-hour forecast. For tonight, we noted temperatures near zero in the valley and points east. Here we have a few breaks in the clouds. Temperatures will fall quickly on the Minnesota side of the river and here in the Red River Valley. So as we go through the overnight hours, you can expect temperatures by morning to be 0 to 10 below zero in our eastern counties, from the valley and points east. Out to the west, 0 to 10 above. Now, as we go through the morning half of the day, things are looking pretty good. You get off to school and off to work just fine. South winds start warming temperatures out west, but look what makes its way in by the midday hour. By 1 in the afternoon, most areas in our western counties will begin seeing the chance of snow. Where we see the darker blues could be briefly heavy, and that wind will be robust, 25 to 35 miles per hour. I pause this at 3. So if you're heading home from school, you're going to notice the snowy conditions. Carrington, New Rockford, and the James River Valley. Now, as we get ready to head home from work here in the Red River Valley, Grand Forks and Fargo will just be seeing the onset of snow with wind, so could be some dicey roads here. And as we go into the 6 to 7 o'clock hour, the snow line, the beginning of the snow, pushes into Lakes Country. While there will be some accumulations by the 5 to 7 o'clock hour for our western counties, your afternoon commute could be quite dicey. The wind increases as we head to the late evening hours. The snow spreads, and the heaviest snow will be in the valley and points east. And look what's moving in from the west. That's rain and maybe a chance of some sleet mixing in. On top of the snow that accumulates, that's going to make some kind of a wintry concrete that freezes up. But look at these temperatures. We'll be rising throughout the day, 20s and even 30s on the backside of the system. Heading to bed, after 1 o'clock in the morning, most of the snow begins its exit. It will still snow till the pre-dawn hours for some of us. Then the gusty north winds are going to tug in some Arctic cold. Throughout the day, we'll have temperatures and wind chills that will be below zero, and we will not recover in some spots until the end of next week. How much snow? Well, again, it's not going to be deep, deep snow, but we're going to have that with the rain, the freezing drizzle, and then the cold wind icing things up. The best chance for 2 inches or more will be from the Red River Valley and points east. We'll have a few pockets out to the west as well in the Devil's Lake Basin. Some of us down to the south will have lower impacts with under an inch. So keep this in mind, very slippery. And this is by Friday morning. So there's going to be an impact to the Thursday night commute for many, the Friday morning commute, both first alert weather days. Right now, 3 on the thermometer. Wind quieting down finally. It was a windy day here in the FM area. Feels like 9 below. The cold spot, check it out. Detroit Lakes, rather. 0 degrees there. A lot of 3s showing up in western Minnesota, including Fergus Falls, Roseau, Baudette, and Thief River Falls. 9 in Grand Forks, 14 in Jamestown, and 20 in Bismarck. The wind is still whistling down here near the Fergus Falls area. A few gusts over 20 miles per hour. Otherwise, there's a batch of clouds that we can see on our Skycam to the west. Fargo in the morning, 0. Ramping the temperatures up as the clouds and wind increase. Snow chances increase for the drive home, as you recall, in Fargo. Starts sooner out west, a little bit later in Lakes Country. Your hometown forecast at 3 o'clock shows those snow showers out west. Have the Valley News Live weather app handy. We'll have video updates there. All the information you need to keep you ahead of the storm. Search VNL Weather in the App Store today. Friday, falling temperatures all day, icy mix, and then Arctic air settles in. Look at those morning lows, 10 to 20 below, highs below zero all week long. Have those penguins wanting to gather and see what the fella on the right-hand side has to say. That there is the groundhog.